Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered why some people become successful while others, even with big dreams, never reach their goals? Most people believe that success comes from talent, intelligence, or luck. But James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, says something completely different. He believes that success is not created by one big decision. Instead, it is created by the small choices we make every single day. The word atomic means something extremely small, but also something very powerful. Just as tiny atoms build everything in the world, tiny daily habits build our future. The main lesson of this book is simple. Small habits, repeated consistently, can completely transform your life. Even improving by just 1% every day may not seem important today, but after months and years, those tiny improvements can create extraordinary success. Chapter 1. The Power of Tiny Habits. James Clear begins the book by sharing his own life story. When he was in high school, he was accidentally hit in the face by a baseball bat. The injury was so severe that he suffered multiple skull fractures, brain swelling, and even fell into a coma. Doctors weren't sure if he would fully recover. After months of recovery, he couldn't immediately return to his normal life. He wasn't suddenly strong or successful again. Instead of trying to change everything at once, he focused on making small improvements every day. He improved his sleep. He studied a little more. He trained consistently. He kept his room organized. Each habit seemed small, but together they completely changed his life. Eventually, he became one of the best athletes and students at his university. His experience taught him that big success is usually the result of many small actions repeated over time. The 1% rule. Imagine you become just 1% better every day. Today's improvement may not be noticeable. Tomorrow's improvement may also seem tiny, but after 1 year of continuous improvement, you'll become far better than when you started. This is because habits work like compound interest. Just as money grows through interest, your habits also grow through repetition. Good habits multiply your success. Bad habits multiply your problems. For example, reading 10 pages today doesn't make you an expert, but reading 10 pages every day allows you to finish dozens of books every year. Skipping one workout doesn't make you unhealthy, but skipping workouts for months eventually destroys your fitness. Every small action matters. Focus on systems, not goals. Most people focus only on goals. I want to become rich. I want to lose weight. I want to become famous. Goals are important because they tell us where we want to go. However, goals alone don't create success. James Clear explains that systems are more important than goals. A goal is the destination. A system is the daily process that gets you there. Imagine two students both want to score 95% in exams. One only dreams about getting good marks. The other studies every day, revises regularly, practices questions, and learns from mistakes. Both have the same goal. Only one has the right system. The student with the better system will almost always succeed. The same idea applies to business, fitness, sports, relationships, and even happiness. Identity is more powerful than motivation. One of the strongest ideas in the book is that lasting habits begin with changing who you believe you are. Most people say, I want to quit smoking. I want to read more. I want to exercise. But James Clear says we should change our identity instead. Instead of saying, I want to read books, say, I am a reader. Instead of saying, I want to exercise, say, I am a healthy person. Your actions become easier when they match your identity. Every time you read, you prove to yourself that you are a reader. Every workout proves that you are an athlete. Every healthy meal proves that you are someone who cares about health. Your habits slowly create your identity. Every action is a vote. James Clear gives a beautiful idea. Every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. If you read today, you voted to become a reader. If you exercise today, you voted to become a healthy person. If you save money today, you voted to become financially responsible. One vote doesn't decide the election, but thousands of small votes eventually decide who you become. The 4 laws of building good habits. James Clear explains that every habit follows 4 stages. Craving Response Reward. Using these 4 stages, he creates 4 simple laws. First law, make it obvious. If you want to build a habit, make it impossible to forget. Leave your book on your pillow. Keep your water bottle on your desk. Place your gym shoes near the door. Your environment should remind you to perform the habit. Second law, make it attractive. People naturally repeat things they enjoy. If your habit feels boring, your brain will avoid it. Connect your habit with something enjoyable. Listen to your favorite music while exercising. Drink your favorite healthy drink after studying. Find ways to make good habits enjoyable. Third law, make it easy. People often fail because they make habits too difficult. Instead of reading 50 pages, read 1 page. Instead of exercising for 1 hour, exercise for 5 minutes. Instead of writing 1,000 words, write 1 sentence. Small habits remove excuses. Once you begin, continuing becomes much easier. James Clear also introduces the 2-minute rule. Any new habit should take less than 2 minutes to start. For example, instead of read every night, start with read 1 page. Instead of run 5 kilometers, start with wear running shoes and step outside. Starting is always the hardest part. Fourth law, make it satisfying. Our brains repeat behaviors that feel rewarding. Celebrate every small success. Track your progress. Mark an X on a calendar every day you complete your habit. Watching your progress grow gives motivation to continue. How to break bad. Bad habits follow the same 4 stages. To break them, reverse the 4 laws. Make them invisible. Make them unattractive. Make them difficult. Make them unsatisfying. For example, if social media wastes your time, turn off notifications. Delete unnecessary apps. Keep your phone away while studying. Increase the effort needed to access distractions. The harder a bad habit becomes, the less likely you are to repeat it. Your environment shapes your behavior. James Clear explains that environment often controls our actions more than motivation. If fruits are on the table, you'll probably eat fruits. If chips and chocolates are always visible, you'll probably eat junk food. Don't depend only on willpower. Instead, design your environment to support good habits. Success becomes much easier when your surroundings help you make good decisions. Never miss twice. Everyone makes mistakes. You might miss one workout. You might skip one study session. You might eat unhealthy food one day. That isn't failure. The real mistake is allowing one missed day to become 2, then 3, then 10. James Clear's advice is simple. Never miss twice. If today was bad, tomorrow should be better. The Goldilocks rule. People stay motivated when challenges are neither too easy nor too difficult. If something is too easy, we become bored. If something is too difficult, we become frustrated. The best growth happens when we challenge ourselves just slightly beyond our current ability. This keeps learning enjoyable and sustainable. Habits never truly disappear. Even after creating good habits, you must continue practicing them. Habits become automatic, but they still require attention. The goal is not perfection. The goal is continuous improvement. Small daily actions repeated over years create extraordinary results. Final conclusion. The greatest lesson from Atomic Habits is that your future is not decided by one big decision, but by the small choices you make every single day. You don't have to become perfect overnight. You don't need huge motivation every morning. You only need one small improvement today, then another tomorrow, and another the next day. Over time, these tiny habits completely transform your health, your career, your relationships, your confidence, and your future. As James Clear says, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Success is not an event. It is the result of consistent habits practiced every single day. So that's the powerful message of Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book reminds us that success isn't built in a single day. It's built through the small decisions we make every morning, every afternoon, and every night. Tiny improvements may seem unimportant today, but when repeated consistently, they create extraordinary results over time. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to change your entire life overnight. All you need is one small positive action today and then another tomorrow. As James Clear says, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Focus on building the right habits, and success will follow naturally. If you found this book summary helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next book summary. Let me know in the comments which book you'd like us to summarize next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building better habits, one day at a time.